Hello! Matt, late as usual. Shut up, Zach. I was like 1 minute late. I was just finishing the challenge, as you can see. Anyway, though, welcome into the stream, though, guys. Welcome back to a new week here at Red Dragon Racing. We're going to be going back through with some... Hang on. I've also realised that I've got everyone muted here, which is a little bit, oops. There we go. There we are, Ivan. What's up? Welcome in. I hope we all like the new intro that you saw at the start of the stream there. If you literally weren't watching the screen, you wouldn't have caught it. But it's a little project me and Casper have been working on today. Mainly Casper, if I'm honest. But yeah, it's looking real nice. Yes, I saw it. Fantastic, Lino. Anyway, let's get underway with the lobby then.
Matt.
Let's load the settings up. We're looking at Watkins Glen here. 6 laps, no damage, no fuel, no tyre wear. I've turned off wall penalties as well because I know they will be becoming a bit of an issue for people. So anyway, let's go. Also, my PlayStation is now wired tonight, so hopefully there shouldn't be any connection issues, especially not my side anyway, so hopefully that can limit lag as well. Still running Wi-Fi on the PC because I haven't got that many Ethernet cables, just the one thanks to Casper, but there we go. So, who's first in the lobby?
Oh, wait,
Let us have a look here. Oh, it's Lino. Hello, sir. Brioche de Barzi. Hello, sir. Welcome. Welcome. Who's going to be next in the old Pan Am has joined. Hi. Lino's already out on track in the BRZ GT300. We've got Astral joining. Hello, sir. It's me, Brioche. I just read the names out, but as they pop up. How you doing, though, man? Astral's going to be one to watch today. A+ driver. Trying to join. Should be able to, and say it hasn't filled out yet. Can I join but not race? We'll see how the lobby goes. If there are a few spaces as people jump in, then yes. But I also don't want to limit the spaces in the lobby, if that makes sense. So just keep an eye on them, and we'll see.
Whoops. That took a bit too long.
So we've only got 6 people in then so far. I mean, 8. No, we're not doing any pro... There we are, British. I can see you've joined now, and Semi has. We're not doing any, like, designated spaces or priority spaces. It's just an open lobby today.
Whoever joined.
Wait, shouldn't we go over to... Oh, no, not stream chat, you're commentating now.
Keep turning that down, it's coming through the mic.
Roger.
Thank you. We're 11 up so far in the lobby. Ooh, where's Gilbert Babby Brony from? Malaysia, I want to say?
Yeah, Malaysia.
Malaysia, there we go. We have a Malaysian driver in this evening. No way!
Ding, ding, ding.
Look who's joined!
Correct.
It's Spat!
What?
Spat is in!
What?
Spat returns!
What?
Welcome back, sir. Lockdown joining the lobby. Hello, mate.
By the way, guys, there's also a Bulgarian guy.
Yeah. Is that...
Verstappen.
Verstappen 01, the Bulgarian.
No.
Oh, no, but we got Spat back. Spat, yes, I knew that was going to happen. It's been ages since we've seen Spat. Finally.
Watch how you only joined for Watkins Glen to destroy everyone again
Right.
in the F1.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
let's get everyone
He
involved
leaves
then.
after this. He leaves after this race. Watch him leave after this.
Who is
I swear.
Spat? Spatula is one of the racers that we picked up a while ago. Yeah, he's bordering on the OG status, but he's an admin here at RDR, but he's also incredibly fast.
Yeah, he is.
If we were in karting, no one would touch him on the karts in here. He's a fantastic racer, and so he's a great racer whenever he's on board. There's always decent battle, clean racing going on. It's fantastic. I can't wait to see it. This open lobby for anyone who's doing a racing league. No open lobby for anyone to join, but however, there are currently no spaces. I will let everyone know once there are spaces in the lobby, though. Welcome into the stream, YouTube, audio 1228, live spectator commentary. There we go. But no, it's good to see you, man. I'm glad you're back. How long are the races? We're only doing short races today, so no pit stops or anything. We're doing 6-lap sprints. We'll be getting underway shortly because we're only streaming till 8 p.m. local time for myself tonight, so in 2 hours' time. For F1 75 when that goes live. I just want to catch that. This time in voice chat to YouTube is... the time in voice chat to YouTube is 4.46 seconds. That's not bad. I have a friend who wants to jump in a second, beat and spectate, and then race after. Thanks for hosting, bud. No worries, man. I'd say anyone's welcome to join. However, we're looking at a full lobby at the moment, so I think it's going to be 16 races. Obviously, once Culper and Verstappen have jumped either in. I think for the sub, whoever that was.
15 races, you're not racing.
Yeah, no, I said 15, didn't I? I said we got 16 in the lobby, but 15 races once Culper and Verstappen jump on track. If I didn't say... who else? Pepe, obviously we've got Brielle. Who else did I not tag there? Paco and Puero. Yeah, I don't have a Group 3 car, sorry, I'm new Verstappen out. Ah, okay. Well, it's all good. I'd say don't worry about it if you haven't got a Group 3 car. We're not doing just Group 3 this week. We're switching over for Group 4 racing on Thursdays. So if you've got Group 4, then jump into that. There is a space in the room now, though. Welcome in, everyone. Please remember, there's live spectator commentary on YouTube. Lovely. There we go. Yamaha for life. Hey guys, welcome in. Lots of newer names popping up today. This is good. Anyway, we're just waiting for Yama, who I'm guessing is Yamaha for life in the stream. Thursday, Verstappen win in. Fantastic. Yeah, if you haven't as well, make sure you join the Discord that's pinned at the top of the chat, guys. That keeps you up to date with everything, and obviously then we'll remind you of anything. Hello, Piero in the chat. I mean, now normally we do try and limit it to B+ on the old sportsmanship rating, and I can see here we've got someone who's rated E, the Ukrainian Jungle Frex. I'm not too sure how's that going to go. How is the steering wheel? Sadly broken, Orion, as we know. Sadly broken. So I was trying to find stuff to fix it earlier, and I was going through my shed, and I found a bunch of stuff that like I haven't seen in ages, or is like really helpful, but nothing that I actually needed. But it's the centerpiece off my steering wheel, the little like Logitech button. Not a button, but the Logitech plate, that's missing. And I need to find it. So I took it off when I was messing around with my steering wheel before I moved, and then packed it away. Some sad news about the steering wheel today. Sad news for what? About your steering wheel? Oh, there's not sad news about your steering wheel. Anyway, let's jump on board with the people on the race circuit then. So, on board with Paco Jones currently. No, your steering wheel. Oh, yeah, technically sad. Anyway, let's jump on over ready to commentary mode. So, Astral looking very comfortable. Let's jump on board quickly with Spat. It's just nice to see him. Oh, it was a close slide, but I think he's in auto drive. So, Astral in the AMG, out in front with a 144.6 to start the practice times off. We are going to be getting going soon, guys. Just everyone get out, try and get yourselves a little lap in, and it'll somewhat qualify us for the race. I mean, so far, by the looks of it, Jungle, he's not racing the cleanest by the looks of it. Should we... Jungle, are you in the stream chat? We need to ask him. Why is everyone quiet all of a sudden?
I'm focusing, that's why.
Yeah.
Oh, they're all busy. I see.
I'm 6 times purple. What do you think I'm doing?
Okay.
I am fighting with my wheel again.
W car and W design from Orion for Astral. I recognise Orion. You ran it before, didn't you? Or something similar, if not. But it's a funky livery. I'll give him that. Spat now down in second, or now up into second place with his lap, just putting him 0.193 off Astral. Of course, this is home territory for Astral here today.
There we go.
Paco Jones puts himself second place. Panam up on top in his LSR M6.
Meme car.
It's thickening up, fellas. It's thickening up indeed. Gorgeous road livery on Spat's M6. Lockdown then in the Marlboro Hurricane, doing rather well there, up in 5th. Hitting with the big guns such as Spat, Astral and Panam. Not too sure on Paco, but he looks quick here in this EA Sports M6. Oh, he's picked up a 0.5 penalty there. I thought he had when I was watching him going through the chicane. Anyway, let's let everyone just get a lap or two in, and then we'll get underway. Brioche and Lino, both also running an M6. Very dominant car around here. El Johnny Sins, though, has turned up in a Beetle.
The Malaysian guy helped me.
That's practice, though, and say it's not like we haven't set the rules out for it, so but I saw it, and both Belgians. El Coupler then in what appears to be a art livery design 9 or 911 RSR, but very, very nice indeed. Not the usual grey one that you'll see. It's been customised here by Coupler, but very nice indeed.
Thanks, Malaysian guy.
Piero in Valentino Rossi's M6. This car's been getting a lot of well, the livery anyway on the new M4s, aren't they? They've been getting a lot of success recently in the WEC. So Gilla Babi Brownie in the Durka 911 RSR. That's a nice livery. Something I haven't seen before, but it is nice. Pan Am, how does it look on track as you're passing it? You'll tell me, I'm sure, once he gets through this section now, because then the concentration levels will drop for him.
Oh, come on, bro. 10 people stop entering. My God.
You are 0.5 down now. That is a shame.
Yeah, because I'm getting teleported back every time someone enters. Not my fault.
We've got 15 people all out on track, ready to go. How are you guys as races going? And in the chat, let me know. Are you guys ready to race?
I'm ready.
Yeah,
you ready to get
I
going?
get the track behind me. I hate
I am
this track.
KTM. I am KTM. Ready to race.
Okay. We'll just wait for a few people to confirm either in the chat or in-game chat or whatever. Just let me know if you guys are ready to run, and then we'll get the race under the way. Yama is good to go. Astral is ready to go. Oh, I didn't spot that, sorry. Yeah, or Yama with the Hurricane livery. Or Red Bull livery Hurricane, sorry. I'll put that in the correct way there. Culpa is ready. Just waiting, yeah, a few more people, because I'm not too sure. A few people may be out on cook laps or whatever. How does the rankings, or how do the rankings stand as of now? Pan Am up top with a 0.7 lead to Piero. That's a massive gap. His 3-second penalty for Piero. I'm not so sure how that's happened for him. Lockdown is in the wall, but in third.
I didn't.
Lockdown's just, Astral's just come up into third. Anyway, right. We're all ready to go.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Sweet, let's get underway.
I hate this track.
Yeah, the lobby's full, unfortunately, so you're going to have to just sit it out. My best lap is with a penalty, says Spat. Well, that'll be an interesting one. That'll be an interesting one. Right. Anyway, let's jump on into the race. I'm going to switch myself over to the stream chat channel, so it's just myself and the stream ready for the commentary. Let's get into it then. So there is your front row as it stands. Pan Am, Paco, Piero, Astral, Red Spat, Lockdown, Pepe and Brioche. They top out the top half of the grid. Who's going to come out on top? Who's going to come out where? Let's find out. Away they go. So then, out front instantly, we have got Paco Jones, who enters the first bend in first place. However, Astral up the inside with that inside line takes the lead back off him. Spat has pushed himself up into third place as well, joining in the battle with Astral and Paco. They're going too wide now as they approach the chicane off of course, this long straight. The pack, though, by the looks of it, successfully has made it through the first section without any issue, or if not much issue at all. Let's see how they handle the chicane then. So Spat and Astral going too wide through the chicane to put Spat out on top in the M6. Astral goes wide and drops 2 positions down. Paco Jones now steps up into the second place, but it's taken off him quickly by Pepe, the Italian that's come out of nowhere in this M6 and has put that M6 up into second place. Spatula, of course, now running away with it in first place. Massive switch up of positions here, especially down here for the podium. Piero now diving up the inside, and Piero now puts himself in third place as well. Astral now fighting back to get third place, and he does so. Or does he actually? Does he? Ooh, it's tight. It is neck and neck. Astral's got the inside line heading into the corner. First and second don't seem bothered here. Oh, Astral does. He uses that inside line just to tear in front of Piero ever so slightly. Now Piero's looking at a bit of a battle. Oh no, Piero dives up the inside though. He's not giving it in. Oh, big slide there. Maybe a bit of contact that came from Piero and Astral, but all drivers have gotten through it safely. However, with this battle, of course, Astral there running wide, putting Piero now into third position. Problem, of course, with the running round that section and going wide. Penalties galore with it, and the battle, of course, then losing time to first and second place. However, the pack does seem to be roughly with it. It's just Spatula out in first that seems to be pulling the gap. He's pulled himself a second gap out of DRS zone. He has got a 0.5 penalty above his head, which is going to come into play. But, well, second place Pepe has also picked one up himself. Piero, though, has broken free from the pack, and he is now in third position, looking rather comfortable here on the second lap. Astral then as well, he's in fourth with a penalty. Ooh, a 5-second penalty for Brioche. That's a terrible penalty, but he has dived up the inside. It must have been a car collision there. This, I'd say the top order of the pack has changed around a lot here in the first couple of laps. Everyone running wide and picking up penalties left, right and centre here as the race unfolds. Let's have a look then. So we've got Brioche in fourth, who's got a 5.5-second penalty. That's going to cost him dearly. Paco Jones and Astral have both got penalties, but Astral, of course, is... oh no, Paco Jones doesn't have a penalty, so he'll be tearing off into fourth position. So then Piero up to second, as he didn't suffer with any penalties. Spatcha has now also served his, but again, he kept that gap long enough. Yes, Cliffy, it is an open lobby. Any spaces or turn up, I will let you know, and we'll do some lobby refreshes as well. Only streaming until 8 o'clock tonight, of course, for F117 or F175, but... yeah, hopefully we get some good racing out this evening. On board then with Spat as he carries us round to mark the halfway point here at Watkins Glen. 1.5 second clear for Spat, followed by the Frenchman Piero in the M6. There we are, there's a space now if you want to try and join Cliffy or anyone else who was looking to join. Second place then for Frenchman Piero in his... or Valentino Rossi M6. That was very close to track limits, though. Hopefully he doesn't pick up a penalty from that. And then just 1.5 seconds back from Piero is Pepe, the Italian, in his M6 in third position. Paco Jones then in fourth. He was on the front row at the start of this race. However, he's found himself in fourth, and he's managed to run consistently enough to stay with the pack. And then we've got El Cupla, another newcomer in the Group 3 lobbies here, and he is thundering along in fifth rather nicely. However, he has got Panam, the original race leader, the start of the race leader anyway, breathing down his neck in his LSR M6. That car's got a lot of presence in the mirrors, and so I'm sure Kupla's going to be watching it. However, he's got to check out the side window now as Panam dives around the outside, briefly takes fifth there, but backs off as Kupla defends the move off into the inside. Panam now going for the outside. Can he do it on the brakes round Kupla? Or Kupla, let's find out. He goes for the switchback and puts himself on the inside and up into fifth. El Johnny Sins thought he was in the wrong lobby. What's up, man? And say, let me know. Anyway, Panam, though, up into fifth, has just made the move on Paco... Oh, no, sorry, on El Cupla. El Cupla, though, makes the move back with another switchback. These two now thundering up towards the end of the circuit for this lap. I just noticed the Donald Trump sticker there on the front of Panam's M6. I'm sure we'll ask him about that when we head back. Anyway, beautiful battle unfolding between these two. El Cupla now defending within an inch of his life with that 911 RSR, making it one of the widest cars we can see on the circuit, but it's not just quite wide enough. That M6 gets an excellent launch in the hands of Panam. Into the first corner, slight bit of late braking, and he tucks ahead of Kupla. Now Kupla has to fight Panam back for the position. I keep messing up the way I'm saying his word, I do apologise. Another space has just freed up. So then, back from this pack battle then, in 7th position, we've got Astral, the American on the home turf. He was very quick in the qualifying session. Let's see how he can do over the next 2 remaining laps. He's currently purple for the fastest lap, Can he take it off Spat? Let's find out. So Lockdown then in 8th position in that Marlboro Lamborghini. It's a gorgeous colour. That Sangis, nice to see you back, bud. Brioche and Lino then having a little bit of a battle in their M6s. Tussling it out for 9th and 10th position. Brioche, of course, just skipping ahead of Lino as we jumped on board with him. Fantastic racing from these two. Gorgeous livery design on Lino's M6. I was a fan of that when I first saw it. But he's now just put himself back ahead of Brioche thanks to a bit of a late turn, I think, from Brioche, exiting that hairpin bend. Lino now running 9th position as they cross the penalty line. Brioche now is being tailed by Semi in the Orion Designs Esports Porsche. He's tailing down in 11th position. And then further back we've got Yama in the Red Bull Huracan, just trailing along in 12th position. But fair bit of a gap in front and behind, so looking rather comfortable for Yama on 12th at the moment. Hopefully, though, can see a little bit of improvement in the race. 13th then, and our final runner here is Gillababy Brownie in the Porsche. Not much going on for him in this race, unfortunately. He's 3 seconds out. So we'll jump back on board then with the leader as we enter the penultimate lap then here. We've got a 0.5 penalty for Spat. That's unfortunate coming off the first corner. But, of course, it does happen. He's got a fair gap there to second place in the form of Piero, who's also got a 0.5 penalty, so I don't think either one of those would matter. Piero, though, if he can't shake Paco Jones off much, Paco, of course, now pushing himself up into 3rd position, and Panam, the original race leader, down in 4th. But if Piero can't shake any more time off to Paco, he could be in a bit of a danger spot there, considering Paco Jones has absolutely no penalties whatsoever. Fantastic lapping for him so far. Spatula and Piero, of course, now just approaching the penalty line. Hopefully Piero can keep that second place, and if not, it'll definitely be opening up a tussle heading into the final lap for that second space. So then, after Paco Jones in 3rd, and there are our podium spots, we've got Panam, who also is suffering with a 0.5 penalty in 4th. He's had a fantastic recovery race as well. Pepe there just sliding out in his M6, but no penalties for him as we cross the line. He's got Culpa just up behind him, and then Astral very close behind Culpa as well, dancing that AMG all around in the mirrors. He dives up the inside there, but not enough room as Culpa perfectly guides that Porsche onto the brakes and just defends off Astral. Kupla now in the better position to defend off here as well, and he does so. Astral is struggling to find that path past. However, Kupla just getting that wide exit, leaving the door open for Astral to sneak in there. That's unfortunate for Kupla. Fantastic defending up until. So now then, Astral is hunting down Pepe in 5th position. Can he climb further up the grid as we enter the final lap here at Watkins Glen? So far, it looks like the top 3 are pretty sturdy in their positions. Not too much going on between them all. However, there's just under a second gap here between 2nd and 3rd. Stay on board with that for a second and see if anything unfolds between these two. However, it's looking rather comfortable for them both. They're lapping really consistently now, the pair of these. So hopefully, not going to see any incidents or any damaging. Just some good, clean racing from these two. Paco and Piero then both through the chicane and onto the middle part of the track. We'll keep an eye on that and see what else unfolds as we look further back then, because Astral is now closing in on Pepe in 5th position. Pepe has done excellent here to keep 5th position, especially with Astral behind him. Astral, of course, a very, very fast racer and on comfortable ground here. Oh, there's been an incident. Piero from 2nd place has spun out. He's now found himself down in 4th, being taken by Pepe and Astral. He's dropped 4 positions there, down to 6th. Now potentially a 7th in the form of Kupla, and he does. That is a shame for Piero, but of course it means Paco Jones is back on the front row in 2nd place, his original starting position here at Watkins Glen. Panam now up into 3rd and Pepe into 4th. This is what Astral is now fighting him for. It's a wide exit there. It is a 2-way battle. Astral just nudging and shoulder barging his way through there. Pepe's now backwards. Oh no, what's happened there? Pepe just caught a bit of a slip. We know that corner catches cars out. It catches everyone out. It's just that slight off camber as you're coming onto the straight towards that longer bend. Anyway, first for Spatula, 2nd for Paco, 3rd for Panam, and 4th here for IRC Astral. 5th then Piero. Kupla in 6th. Piero well recovered to get 5th. And Lockdown in 7th. Pepe then in 8th. And then Semi coming across the line in 9th. I'm not one to play rough with. Just for your information. Yeah, and so you definitely got the elbows out there. Lino then finishing the race in 10th. Gilbert pushing himself up from 13th up to 11th. Nicely done. Unfortunate Yama though, but nice strong finish in 12th. And then Brioche, commiserations buddy on the race, finishing there in 13th. Nice backwards finish for him as well. Fantastic. But congratulations to Spatula, Paco, and I completely forgot who finished third, bear with me. And Panam. Here is your grid as it stands, but the fastest lap in total went to the red Spatula with a time of 1:42.995. Who was closest to that time? I think it might have been Panam, I want to say, with a 1:43.295. It's the closest to that fastest lap. Yeah, looking down, everyone else was sort of teetering above the 1:43, 1:44 mark. Occasional 1:45 there from Cold Club, but very well raced indeed. Fantastic race, fellas. So, Spat, as you've won, we, of course, get to race at a track that you desire. Where would you like to run? Let me just jump on over back to the general. So, good race there, fellas. Bit of a tough start, I think, for Panam.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure what happened on that first bend, but you just seem to have lost it out. Or you lost it a little bit there, didn't you?
I was on second gear. I don't know why.
Well, the calls come in just quickly. We've got it live here. It's Red Bull Ring is the next place we are racing at, and that's from Spatula.
Bad track.
But I got a 5-second penalty in the first lap. I served it already in first lap, but I still went from like 13th, so basically that last up to third.
You did have a nice recovery race, and so it was good to see you coming up to the top. And I'd say, especially some of the newcomers here tonight, few fast races.
I don't know.
The cars are warping around. Does anyone have that, or only me? Well, on the replay, it's not. It shouldn't. You shouldn't be suffering with any issues with that. But hopefully it changes now.
Replay,
Yeah, I saved the replay.
Good.
I also saved it.
Yeah, I saved the replay. Right, everyone jump on then to track.
Man,
There's no
by
spaces in the lobby currently.
Brioche
But
killed Lino last race. He absolutely straight lined him. If you didn't see it.
I didn't see it. And yeah, obviously while we're mid lobby.
Absolutely
Brioche,
straight lined Lino.
Brioche. Oh, we might have to have a look at that.
I saw it from my perspective. You can watch the replay, or I can send you a clip. I can make one real quick.
If you could make a clip potentially, yeah, that might help. But yeah, we'll have to have a look at that. If Brioche has just purposely killed Lino and say we don't do nasty racing here. That was proven last week.
Okay, sit down to the side.
Yeah, famming off is not accepted here in the lobbies, guys. Come on, we race nice and clean. We don't need to get. Did someone kill me? Proved by me. Proved by Sliced as well. Not just you. It was a team effort. Anyway, read the chat, please. Where am I reading from? 2A plus woo. To play rough with. Now, for someone who hasn't touched G7 in 1 year, I was happy to keep up with you for El Kupla here. Coolply, I should have seen it, but honestly, no, mate, it was fantastic racing from you. It was great to see. Remember, guys, if you're new, of course, read the game chat. If you're new, of course, make sure to hit that sub button for us, and make sure to ring the notifications bell as well to be notified of whenever we go live. So where in game would it have been? There's nothing coming up in game. It's all good. I mean, look, guys, if anyone has got an issue with something that's happened in the race, just let me know roughly what lap it was, and I can't find the lobby. The lobby's full currently. We've got 16 players in out of 16, 15 on track, of course, as I'm spectating. But I will let everyone know as and when a lobby space arrives. We're probably going to do a lobby refresh, not after this race, but after the next one. And yeah, we'll hopefully get some more people in and cycle everyone through then. So let's jump in then to the race. No, so long as everyone's happy with how the race ran, there's nothing that you do need me to go and have a look back at, then that's fine. But if I do need to go and have a look back at something after the race or whatever, then we'll do so. Anyway, on board then with Astral, as he completes his outlap and onto his... Oh, no, that was actually his lap. 128.4. Very fast lap indeed. So Astral then onto another flying lap.
That's a big moment.
Big moment for Spat. 0.5 penalty. It's not going to be the lap for Spat, unfortunately. Who else can we jump on board with then as they're having a nice lap? Pan Am now. He could be on a flying lap, but of course Spat is a little bit of traffic for him. Is that another moment for Spat I just saw then? Pepe having a moment just behind you, Pan Am.
Yeah.
Fifth lap cut, Lino, but I stopped my race to send an excuse. By Godsmall Company and Miku, says alright. I have that issue since release on Sport Mode. The races are perfect, but an open lobby is way too lagging around. Don't know why. Yamaha, maybe check your internet connection, potentially. Oh, there you are, Freddy. Dented Bummer, I can see that you're in the lobby. Welcome in. Fantastic stuff. Beautiful. But yeah, guys, if you like what you see, make sure to hit that like button on the stream for us. Thank you. Lewis Parsons, it's because in sport mode you race in local servers, not hosted servers, I'm guessing. Great, and thank you for answering. I say I was a little bit struggling for an answer for it because I'm not actually too sure. I've hardwired the PlayStation into the Ethernet now, I'm running on the LAN, so I hope I did that to try and maximize, I guess, or minimize, sorry, the lag in the lobbies. Pan Am then, he is up in second place with a 128.564, just behind Astral. It's going to be a very tough battle between these two. That was my intention, I'm sorry. It's all good, bud. It's alright, and say it's happened, and say there was no reports or no complaints about it. So we'll just leave it as it is and just leave it as last race, so long as everyone's happy to do so. It's the intentional punting and ruining of races that we don't like. That's just, no one needs to do that. So anyway then, Spat has now redeemed himself after that bit of a slip with the lap. He's now purple up by 0.1 here. He's just come around the second or the third corner. Need pretty quick internet to racing servers that are the other side of the world with no lag. I was just answering Yamaha for you. Cheers, Lewis. Much appreciated, bud. But yeah, very informative answer for you, Yamaha. Better than what I could give you anyway. Just, check your internet connections. All I've got for you, unfortunately. That's the only advice I could do to help. Or give to help, sorry. He might be unbanned, but you still need a space to race. Yeah. At least Orion knows now that he can join on the next available chance. So then, is everyone ready to go? By the looks of it, everyone has at least put a lap in. I mean, there's a few people that haven't.
I finished my lap,
Yep, finish your laps up, guys. Not going to run it straight away this second. Astro then going faster yet again with a 128.3. Spat, though, coming in with a 127.9. Put it in further back, though Pan Am did just also skip over Astro by 0.018. That's a close margin there, and he's, of course, put in a 128.2. Fast lapping from these two. Pan Am is looking strong here at Red Bull Ring, and Spat, of course, is himself after picking it. Can Spat win 2 races in a row?
Is that my 5th place?
Hopefully, Yama, hopefully it is better for you. We'll give it a go now on this next run. Anyway, though, guys, is everyone ready?
Wait, I'm almost at the finish line.
Okay. Just waiting for some people to finish off their laps.
That could be, please. Yeah, no. Still 6.
I'm in Australia and have 200 megabytes up and down and never get lag problems here, but when I switch to my UK account, the lag is a bit much. Yeah, and say I could imagine, like you said, it's complete opposite side of the world. That so yeah, it's going to cause issues. I'm trying to think of a way that maybe like how you guys could tell me that you're ready to go, if that makes sense. Maybe have it so, like Freddy is here, maybe you just jump into the pits when you're ready to go, and I can see that as your sign to start the race. But I know that once they see everyone then in the pits, you're going to be tempted to then go and get a clean lap out. Yama's ready. Culpa's ready, Pan Am's ready, Astral's ready. Just waiting for just want to lockdown's ready. Yeah, I just want to make sure that we've got enough of the grid ready and that I don't ruin anyone's laps. Semi ready, Spat ready. That's most of the grid, isn't it? We've got most of the grid ready. Look at my lap. Where is it? It's not coming up. A 127.5. Wow. That's lightning. Right, by the looks of it, everyone is ready. So let's get underway. I'm going to jump on over to the stream chat once again. Best of luck in the race, fellas.
Bye.
Okie dokie. There we go. So then, Red Bull Ring. Once again for the RDR lobbies, but in the sprint formation, not the longer laps. We've got Spat up front with Paco Jones once again on the front grid next to him. Panam, then Astral. Piero, Brioche, Semi, and Freddy. That tops out your top half of the grid. And away we go. So, heading up to the first corner then, Spat defends off the position from Paco. Paco, of course, though, is on the inside. He pushes over as much as he can, forcing Paco onto that inside. And by the looks of it, oh, we have had a few issues here. There's a few people backwards and sideways. That's not good at all. That's a shame for everyone that was involved in that. But hopefully you guys can recover quick enough. Spat, however, has kept his lead heading through the first corner and into the second. Tight hairpin now. Well, it's not really a hairpin, but it's close. A few more people there struggling on that second bend, but a main of the pack has made it through safely. We've now got Astral up in second place, chasing Spat down for first, with Paco right behind him, hunting his second place back. Panam now up into fourth. He dives up the inside and takes that third position off of Paco. Little bit of a fight and a wobble there. Paco having to lose another position from Piero to keep it clean. Brioche has left the lobby, so there's another space for anyone who wants it. So then, Panam, Astral, and Spatula are your top three as we finish off this first lap. Bit of a slip there from Paco, but he's recovered it nice enough. Piero then down in fourth position. He was strong in the last race in that Dr. M6. Semi now in fifth position. I'm sure he does like the Red Bull Ring, no matter how much he says that he hates it. He always does well here. Culpa in the gorgeous livery on his Huracan. He's doing really well here in sixth in the rocked livery Huracan. Lockdown then in the Marlboro Supra. He's doing well in seventh. He's got Paco Jones in eighth, who was second as we started this race. However, unfortunately, he's had a bit of a bummer of a race and has also picked up a penalty, which isn't good at all. Further down then, we've got Yama in the Red Bull Huracan. They're doing really well here in ninth position just to keep things going. Someone hit me. See you. Okay, I'll save and we'll go back and we'll have a look. Anyway, so Gilababi in the Mazda here. The Adidas livery Mazda in 10th position. Freddy then just behind in the Rothmans Porsche. That's a gorgeous livery, Freddy. Maniac then in the Audi R8 in 12th position, followed by Johnny Sins 13th in his Beetle. And then Lino ringing up the rear in the gorgeous Michelin Huracan GT3. So then, Red Spatula is out clear in front by 2 seconds, with Panam just behind. He's got Piero within a second in third position behind him, and he's having his own battle with Astral. However, Astral has picked up a 1 second penalty here, which is going to cost him a few positions in this run here. Culpa also, I think, Culpa just slipping himself past there to put that Huracan up into fourth position. Nicely done, Culpa. Piero then as well, he's starting to catch up to Panam. He's using all of the tow to put that M6 onto the bumper of his M6 or of his M6 friend up in front. Panam's now going to have to push really hard here to try and build this gap to Piero, keep it clean with 0 penalties, and hope that he can just break that tow so that Piero can back off him just a little bit. We'll keep an eye on that, and we'll see if anything unfolds in the second and third positions here as the race goes on. So, as we've jumped on board with it though, Astral makes the move up into fourth around Culpa. Culpa has nowhere to go in that Huracan. He couldn't defend it off. There's such a wide section of track there for him to have made a move through. Culpa then just slotting in behind in fifth position. Further back down, we've got Lockdown, who's got Paco Jones breathing down his neck in that GTR. And then Paco is having to worry about Semi in his Porsche. A little bit of attacking, a little bit of defending going on for Paco. He's got it all going on around him. Semi has just snuck by though. I think Paco might have been looking for a move on Lockdown and left the door open for Semi unintentionally. So Semi's just slotted himself up into 2nd place, and Paco down to 8th. And of course he started 2nd, so hopefully Paco can climb up the leaderboard once more. Yama then in 9th position, unfortunately with a 0.5 penalty for shortcutting. That's unfortunate, but hopefully it won't cost them too much. They've got a 4-second odd gap back down to Freddy anyway, so they're safe in their position so far. Then of course we've got Gillababy, Maniac, Johnny Sins, and then Lino. Oh, Lino and Johnny Sins actually having a bit of a nasty battle there. I'm not too sure what happened. We've jumped on it and Lino is backwards. You're going to have to let me know what had gone on there, Lino. But yeah, I think there was a fair bit of contact, maybe a little bit of foul play that we'll have to rewatch back. Maybe a little foul play from Johnny Sins there, Lino. Let me know in the chat. Don't let that one go unrecognised. If it was something nasty, we'll have a look back on it, bud. So anyway then, Spat now 4 laps out of 6 completed, or well, we're on the 4th lap out of 6. Sorry, I should say. And Spat is out here with a 3.5 second gap down to Pan Am in 2nd place. Piero though still not giving up on that 2nd place dream. He's looking for silver. It's there for him. He could take it after all, and say we have got 2 laps left here as well, so anything could happen. Nothing much exciting going on right this second though. However, we are going to be seeing a little bit of a change underneath the podium spots in the form of Astro in 4th position with a 0.5 penalty. Kolpler breathing down his neck. So it's going to be Kolpler or Astral and Lockdown are going to be tied into a bit of a battle. I think I hit him a little bit, he didn't slip, and then he bumped me off, so I don't know specific. Okay, we'll have a look back on it anyway if there is anything, but I didn't think there was anything nasty in foul play. I thought you would have jumped to it a bit sooner if so. So anyway, Kolpler now up into 4th. Astral, though, he is still right behind him in the toe. He's not giving Kolpler a break at all. He's all over him. He's looking for that toe. When is that move going to be made from Astral? When's he going to look to dive up the inside, the outside, or just go for a move with his toe? We'll have to find out. Lockdown, of course, is just 0.8 behind. He's having his own little battle and having to defend off Paco Jones, who looks to slip by him as well. We could see a double move here from both pairings heading into this 2nd hairpin of lap 5. This is fantastic racing. Astral then up the inside, and Lockdown does so too, pushing Kolpler back 2 spaces. Kolpler though catches that space back from Semi. He nearly lost that for a second. And Astral, Lockdown, what's happened there? Lockdown was just up in front. That was a fantastic move for him up until whatever had happened. A 2nd penalty for Yama, which is unfortunate. They've moved themselves up to 7th. It's a fantastic run from 9th or 10th from what we saw them earlier. Just running a little bit wide there, unfortunately. So then, the focus changes back to El Kolpler and Semi, tied in their own little battle for 5th and 6th position, as we're heading towards the final lap for these fellas. Semi just not letting go here, not letting Kolpler run too far. Kolpler having to dance in the mirrors. Brioche, I've just received that video clip. I will double check it, bud. Just not right now. Kolpler then, he's having to defend off Semi. Matt, just a racing accident, no problem. Okay, Brioche, I'm glad that you're happy with them, bud. That's okay. So then, Kolpler and Semi heading up on the final lap around this first corner for the final time here tonight. Can Semi make the move there? No, Kolpler defends it off nicely. By the looks of it, it's going to be a fair old tussle between these 4 now, as Lockdown and Paco have caught up to Semi as well. Lockdown just putting himself ahead of Semi, heading up into the 2nd bend. Can he dive up the inside, as we'd seen previously, put himself up into 6th and keep it? Yes, we can. Semi, though, did get a very nice exit, so he is right on the bumper of the Supra. He's breathing down his neck now. Oh, however, Semi's picked up a 0.5 penalty. That is a shame for Semi's race. He'll be serving that now, but he will be dropping out of this battle, I believe. So Paco Jones will move up to 7th. He may even move up now. It's a tussle for it. It's a big tussle indeed. Pushing and shoving on the track. Elbows are out from both drivers. Neither one given an inch. Neither one want to lose the position. Semi, of course, with that penalty, as he knows. But yeah, he's lost it, unfortunately. That is that. So, in terms of this little group, then, Kolpler is the main car at the front of it. No penalties as he passes the penalty line for the final time. 5th position for Kolpler. 1st for Spatula. 2nd for Pan Am. Piero coming across the line in 3rd. Well done. Astral then in 4th position. Fantastic race, buddy. Lockdown now, though. A wondrous move for Lockdown. It's a 7th for Culber, 8th for Semi. Yama coming home in 9th, 10th for Freddy. Let's just go back up, though, and just appreciate the Lockdown and Paco having a photo finish there. Culper saying that Lockdown is dirty. What had gone on there? You guys are going to have to let me know if something's gone on. Manak, though, coming home in 11th place. And then El Johnny Sins in the Beetle, finishing the run in 12th position. So what happened there between Lockdown, Paco, Culper? What had gone on between you guys? Because obviously, well, Culper, I'd seen that you were ahead of the pack, heading to that penultimate corner. Astral, nice racing again. Can go wheel to wheel most of the track. Astral can. Astral is a phenomenal racer. So, give your position back, Culper, from the first drive. I gave your position back, Culper, from the first dive. Okay. Is there anything that we need to go back and check from that race, guys? Is there anything that you want me to have a look at? Graphic saying Monza. Spatula, though, well done on picking up a twin victory here in the RDL lobby so far. Let's jump on back over to the general and have a chat with everyone. Hello, everyone. How are we?
Good.
No, Lamar, no.
Second dive on my screen. I just went on the inside. I don't know you went or why you went wide. Not too sure what's gone on between you guys. We'll have to just have a look afterwards. Anyway, Spatula, it's on you again, buddy. You're picking the next track as the victor here in Red Bull. I'd say you can take a bit of influence from the chat if you'd like to make. It's completely your decision. Where would we like to run? No, we're not running.
Monza.
No, very great. Very great.
There's all these calls. It's not up to anyone else but Spat, though. We know the rules.
Yeah, but we're just encouraging. Yeah.
Bit of light encouragement for Spat.
Very great. If you don't pick Monza, you would not get.
Go on, do Nerb. Yeah, it's hard to do Nerb on the sprints. We're not going to be doing 6 laps of it.
Spatula.
Thank you, Spatula.
Thank you so much, Spatula.
Spatula, I love you.
In the nature of it being your call, Spat, would you like the Nordschleife, the 24-hour, the Grand Prix circuit, the
Grand Prix.
Grand Prix.
GP.
GP's the call. It's up to Spat.
24 hours.
Let's see. Do Brazil, says God. I do like a bit of Interlagos. Let them choose.
Nordschleife.
We could bring the random wheel in if you fancied, fellas. We could let the random wheel decide where in Nürburgring we're racing, but
the Grand Prix is a bit shorter.
would you like the Grand Prix circuit? If so, we can do. We'll do.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll do 6 laps of it. 6 or 5.
God.
6 or 5. Yeah, we'll do 5 laps. 5 laps. No, it's a slightly longer circuit, isn't it?
Alright,
So-
I'm actually alright at GP circuit.
Yeah, same.
There we go.
I like GP track.
Wait, what did he choose?
Well, Spat said let everyone else choose, and everyone chose the GP circuit.
God damn it.
Oh, someone's initialising. Piero says Le Mans. Yeah, it's up to Spat, so we'll have to see.
One more time.
But welcome in, though, of course, to the stream. Guys, if you haven't already and you are new here, make sure you hit that sub button for us. Change that sub count above my head here from 467. See if we can get to 470 subs tonight. We're only 3 away. It sounds doable to me. Does it sound doable to you? Let's find out, shall we? But yeah, make sure you like the stream for us, guys, as well. It puts us up the rankings in the home screen so people can come and join us racing. Anyway, let's change it on over to Nürburgring Sprint then.
Sprint?
Not sprint. Not sprint. The GP circuits.
Oh, I don't know what call. Actually, no, I know what call.
Is anyone else still seeing Austria?
Yeah, we can as well.
Yeah, we're on Austria. What happened?
Hi. I'm back.
Who's initialising?
It's not
If
me.
I win on GP, then I'll pick
Yeah.
Nordschleife next. Okay.
Spatula,
No,
I will
come
do
on.
everything for you to win.
For me, it's showing Austria.
I recommend we.
Yeah, there we go.
dive
Now
on
it should.
Spatula.
Now it should change. There we
Yeah,
go.
it's not changing.
Ooh, thank you for the sub, whoever that
Yeah,
was.
just absolute
Muchos
wiped 'em out.
appreciation.
Yeah.
Remember though, guys, if you're new, of course, and you haven't already, in the comment section is the Discord. Jump into the Discord and say hello to the guys. Have we had anyone new join in so far today? No, we haven't. No one's joined the Discord today.
First lap, everyone just dive bomb spatula.
Yeah, good plan.
No, we're not dive bombing spats. Oh, so Piero and Paco Jones have left, leaving 2 spaces available in the lobby. Sorry for you fellas who have for leaving out. Why am I toxic Tifu? Ooh, okay. Like it. I shall come back to that. Please refrain from any acts of violence against the spatula. Against anyone, actually, not just Spat. Let's just not smash into each other. Let's just be nice.
I'm thinking about it.
I hope it's clean, my BRZ pick. No, I like it. I like it. And say I just had a look then. I'll have a proper look when we're off stream as well. But it's very nice. Have you got Discord, Lino? Because if you have, that'd be perfect for the media channel. Just stick that in there.
Jobo,
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm not
What's...
Lino!
I think this might be the clip from Lockdown regarding the incident with Culpa.
guys, I forgot. I'm not good at Merge Life 4G.
Yeah, this would be worth watching quickly.
The only car I'm driving on the GP circuit is the fucking seat run. Sorry, excuse my language.
The only time I could drive that was in the
So, yeah, last corner. Yeah, let's just stay on board. Just watch this a second. I know obviously we've got the race open, but for those that are watching,
you remember
do I put it in media? Yeah, man. Chuck it in the media channel.
Hey, send me like my
So last corner for Culpa
yes.
is where the issue happened. Obviously, yeah, we saw Culpa leading the pack here in 5th.
for liberty. Whoa,
Lockdown is making a bit of an approach here.
What the hell?
Okay, no, this does not go flat.
I don't think there's any contact
Schumacher
there.
has
No,
not
it's just
flat
an
out, by the
it's
way.
yeah.
Especially not in the
Lockdown. I
seat
think
run.
Not in the Porsche.
I hate to say it, Lockdown. However, I think
Nah,
that
you
might
just
have
cannot
been.
drive. In a Porsche, it's
Yeah,
easy.
sorry.
you
No.
know,
Yeah, like
it
looking
is flat
here.
Yeah, it is flat in the radical. Indeed.
That's a late dive. 469. We're 1 sub from 470. Thank you guys. But yeah, like
We're on a nice
it's a late dive. You're on the inside, and then yeah, there's a bit of contact on the inside then with Culpa, pushing Culpa wide. And also looking at the line, you also didn't leave much room. Yeah, I Lockdown. I'm just gonna give you the straight, honest opinion of what I think here. I think you may be a little touch in the wrong there, bud.
Oh no.
I mean, feel free. It's if we look, yeah, just as you come around that, there's nothing wrong with anything else apart from like from here. You're late on the brakes there. There's nothing wrong there. Little touch there. That's fine. It's just your line here. It does put you faster. You know, it puts you faster. You're coming up onto the inside, but it's just that dive. Although I understand it, you know, it's last lap, last corner. It's all to play for. You know, I get it. It happens. Anyway, yeah, everyone jump in, grab a lap time, and we'll get underway then. And then after this lobby, we'll do a lobby refresh. So we'll just reset the lobby, give new people a chance to join in as well. So on board with Astral then. Astral, again, one of the names that seem to be cropping up on the fast lap times tonight. He's an A+ driver. Very fast indeed.
The race pace is still...
157.3 for him so far.
Pan Am.
Lino,
Pan Am.
Spanam. Ooh. Yama putting in a decent lap. A 156.8. What's a good pace around here? Can someone give me
55 low.
a 55? Yeah, well that's still pretty close to it. Yama's doing rather well. Freddie in a nice Ferrari 458 with a gorgeous livery. F1 style, of course. I still don't know how I feel about that HP logo. We've had plenty of time to adapt to it. I just still don't understand.
They can change it to the black one. It looks so much better.
I agree. I think the black one would. It'd suit the design a lot more. Yeah, it's everything's red, yellow, white, black, and then just blue out of nowhere. It's just it's polar opposite.
But
That's exactly what they want. They want us
They want it to
forward,
stand out. They want us. I mean, they got us talking about it, so there's that.
and that's all they want. That's the advertisement.
No, it's a lovely livery though, Freddie. Spat then, first
very
lap
much.
with a decent bit of presence of 156.2, and he's looking to improve on that yet again, putting himself down into the 155s. Let's stay on board with Spat then while he finishes this lap. Carrying it nice and wide there on the exit of the corner, nicely done as he heads towards the hairpin.
What car are you in?
Citroen.
Using every inch of available
They're
track,
kind of
just starting to warm those brakes up a bit there, get the rotation and step on the gas up to the Schumacher. Is it the Schumacher S's?
Which one?
Yeah, that's the one Spat's on right now, the Schumacher S's.
I don't know which one.
Up, yeah, it's Schumacher S's up until the tight left-hander. It's also got a large chicane and then, well, the final.
I can be
yeah.
going so much faster.
I have no idea about this track,
Messing
like
up
in terms
so
of the
much.
corner names, so we're just gonna hit it with the lefts and the rights. Spat though is looking fast. He is purple so far as he approaches the final chicane towards the final right-hand turn. Please start the race. We shall be getting underway very soon. Spat though, big slip there through the chicane, potentially even a penalty that may have been a cut. If not, he was very, very lucky to have gotten away with it. Astral getting very close to Spat's time. However, what's this new lap going to look like? A 156.2. He does improve his time, but only by a very small touch. Anyway, are we all ready to go then, fellas?
No way.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I'm just finishing up this lap real quick.
All right.
There
Haven't even
yet.
said one.
Not yet.
And I've gone purple.
Boom.
Alright, well, I should have done a faster lap, bro.
We got someone going purple. Let's jump in, let's have a look. Lockdown, right?
Oh,
Am I?
no, I'm not purple.
No, we're not purple. That's a shame. Anyway, are we all ready to go?
Yeah,
That's just what I'm looking to find out now. It's just that everyone's ready to go. Everyone's put a lap in. They're happy. Let's go.
I haven't, but we can go.
I mean, you don't even have to be happy. You just go.
no heck.
Yeah, you don't necessarily have to be happy with your lap, just so long as you've done one.
I'm
Yeah, fair
starting
enough.
I started mine now.
There's a space.
I'm in already.
Oh.
I'm just doing my lap right now.
Oh.
I'm purple.
When are you in here?
I have no idea. I think I've sent it into the media channel. Let's have a look.
Spatula had a big
Yes,
spin.
you have. Yeah, I like that.
Alright, second. I'm happy.
You're third.
I'm gonna change your nickname though over to Lino.
No. I was purple.
Sweet Liberty, my car.
There we go. Yeah, we got that right. Anyway, just again, ready. Anyone else? Let me know. Give me 30 seconds to grab laundry, says Astral. Yeah, you got that.
Can I finish? My lap?
Yeah, finish your laps,
Okay,
finish your laps. I'm giving Astral some time so he can go and grab his laundry
I'm
anyway.
purple. I'm purple. I'm purple.
Panem, 787 gap.
Nice.
Yeah, we'll just get that over and ready.
Boom.
470 subscribers, fellas. We are so close to 500 now.
Oh, I lost
Wow.
it. Oh.
Big two-step, the fast Polski.
The fast one.
Wait, did I lose my lap time?
Hopefully not. It should still count.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Counts. As long as you didn't get a penalty until you before you cross the line,
No,
then it should stand.
hopefully.
What was your lap?
It was like a 156.5.
I recognise Big Two-Step. I think Big Two-Step might be
like
some...
3.
Big
470! Hang on. Face cam.
Did you,
470! Whoever that was. Big fat. If that was you, thank you very much, sir. 470 subs. Fantastic. I subscribed. Ah. Thank you. are you barking at?
What cat?
Looney's celebrating. Right, anyway, we're all ready then. Are we ready to get going? Yeah? Oh, hang on. My dog's going nuts. Bear with. She's really happy with it. 470 subs. Sorry, English not that great. No worries, I'll try and keep it simple for you. 2 seconds. Looney!
Yama.
Shut up!
What a lap.
What's your
Already
problem?
up here.
There's no one there.
Oh, might as well open
No
it.
one at the front door. You're just moaning for the sake of moaning.
Hopefully that one did
Shut up.
save, but I don't know if it did or not.
Should, yeah.
Hey, what?
Oh,
Don't need you barking and shit.
So close, ready. So close.
Right. There we are, we're back. Sorry. There we go. Let's get underway. Fellas in the chat, best of luck. I shall catch you after the race.
Bye.
There we go. It's just us now. So, let's jump into the race. So, your grid then, as it stands, is Yama out in front. Pole position for Yama. Fantastic drive. Astral, Spat, Freddy, Panam, Culper, Semi, Lockdown, Grapig, Maynek, Biggs, Two-Step, Jolvo, Sins, Tolan and Lino. There's your 15 cars. Let's get underway. Lights out and away they go. 6 laps then around the Nürburgring GP Sprint Circuit. Yama straight away over to the inside and covering that line nicely. Astral moving to the outside to try and make a move. So then, this first hairpin. Does the grid get through cleanly? Yes, they do. All 15 cars managing to fight their way through this first corner beautifully. Yama, though, in the Red Bull Hurricane, just holding that first position. Panam has stretched himself up into second place to complete a German 1-2 as we start the Nürburgring GP circuit race. Astral then is battling it out with Spatula, of course, who I think this might be the first race that he hasn't just disappeared off into the lead. A fantastic little battle has formed, but Spatula does come out on top and is now up into third position, chasing down Panam and Yama. But by the looks of it, Yama, the newcomer for the lobby, who hasn't actually had too much success in the other races, on their racing positions, Yama is tearing away with it now, with Panam closely following behind. 0.6 between these two. However, there is then a 0.8 back to the fast man and our local fast man, Spatula. Astral then, the American in that ANG. He is just behind Spat in 4th position. He doesn't want to give that 4th position up easily. And then Semi is there down in 5th. He's having a little battle himself with El Kupler in 6th position in that rocked Hurricane. Gorgeous livery on that. Jolvo then back in his graffiti almost design Porsche. Really, really cool livery. I still don't even know that the main... I think it's Mountain Dew is the main inspiration for it. But anyway, it's a gorgeous livery nevertheless. He's in 7th position with Freddy in that really nice Ferrari running just behind him in 8th. Grapig further back then in his 911 Porsche. Followed by Big Two-Step. What did he say? The Fast Polski. That's him. The Fast Polski there in 10th position in his Supra. Followed by Lockdown in the Marlboro Ferrari, who's then tailed by Maynek in his Audi R8, followed by Tolan in the old school Silhouette, and then Lino in his M6. El Johnny Sins then in the McLaren, just ringing up the rear then in 15th. So Panam has made it past Yama now in 2nd place, and Yama's having to defend off Spat and Astral as we're on the 2nd lap here. Yama's doing so brilliantly just so far, but Spatula is all over him. Neither one are given an inch here, especially not Spatula. Yama, though, just managing to get out relatively unscathed in that section, and onwards with the attack again from Spat. It's a dangerous position to be in there, and Spat just budges himself up the inside, placing that M6 gorgeously in front of the Hurricane. That's a shame, Yama. Hopefully, though, Yama can stay fast and with the pack. Maybe even battle back for that 2nd position. Let's see. Panam then out in front in that Citroen, the Monster Energy Citroen. He's managed to pull himself a half-second gap above to Spat thanks to the fighting. So far, though, Spat just slightly pulling away from Yama. Yama running a little bit wide and putting himself into the traps of Astral. Bit of a struggle there from Astral. Just keeping that Mercedes under wraps. Not fighting Yama too much. However, Yama has dropped behind Astral. I think there may have been a move there. Ooh, big wobble from Spat, and it puts Astral up into second place, chasing Pan Am. Big wobble from Spat there. Yama now back up onto the podium in third position. Oh, there was a bit of an incident. Something happened there. I saw an apology coming across from Pan Am. That's a shame. Anyway, Astral now, though. Astral now up into the lead after fighting Pan Am for that position. It's been given over. Not too sure what happened, but there wasn't much of a fight from Pan Am there from what I'd seen when I tuned in. Astral positioning that AMG beautifully on the line. So we now have got the new race leader. Hey, DJ, how you doing? Or Mario, sorry. How you doing, buddy? Of course, the creator for the thumbnail here, or not creator for the thumbnail, but the image provided for the thumbnail by DJ. Astral then, though, running wide on that first corner on the third lap, and it's allowed Pan Am to take back the lead. Yama has pulled a fair gap now in third position from Spat. Spat, of course, with a 0.5 penalty due to a shortcut, and he had that little bit of a wobble, which is a shame. So then, Jolvo and Coppola now fighting for fifth position. Coppola placing that Lamborghini beautifully on the line, putting himself ahead of Jolvo. Jolvo now having to battle for fifth position. Semi then just further back in his push in seventh position, having his own little battle with Marlboro, or with the Marlboro livery Ferrari in the hands of Lockdown. Big two-step then, the fast Polski has moved himself up into ninth position in that Alpine livery Subaru. That's a really nice livery, that is. Big fan of that indeed. Maniac then in his R8, just coaxing along in 10th position. Oh yeah, it's a full lobby, sorry bud, so there's no space at the moment. Freddy then in 11th position, just giving Maniac a bit of a headache in his Ferrari. Not giving an inch either side there, both of them. Oh, Maniac has gone off. I'm not too sure if there was contact from Freddy. Freddy having a bit of a wobble as well, but it means that Maniac has dropped down to 13th position. Lino and Tolan taking advantage of that move there. Lino there, now 0.7 on the back of Freddy in his Ferrari. Potentially looking to become dangerous for Freddy. Freddy just running wide there and picking up some dirt on his tyres, putting Lino into a very great attacking position indeed. Yeah, it's looking like it's heating up between these two. Lino there looking for the inside, but the door is shut by Freddy. No thank you, not today, he says in his Ferrari. Lino's going to have to find another way of attacking on the outside. Tolan then has now got Maniac just slowly approaching behind. The guy with the silhouette is my father. This would be Tolan. He's chosen wisely. May not be the fastest car on track. It may not even be the most ample car on track for the corners. But it is one of the most gorgeous cars to look at. Look at it. Even in its standard livery design as the game provides it to you, it's just such an iconic car. Fair play, Tolan. I am very impressed with the choice. So then, big two-steppers pushed himself down to 13 somehow. Not too sure what's happened. And then Grapig in his Helldiver's Porsche. Oh, big spin from the Polski. Big two-step. Unfortunate there, my friend. Hopefully you can recover. I have some problem with pedals, says Big Two-Step. Oh, that's a shame, man. Hopefully you can sort it out, though. You're not last, though. We've got Johnny Sins running in last, but he's still coaching along. Lovely. Fair play, buddy. So then, lap 4 out of 6 here at the Nürburgring GP circuit. And we've got Pan Am out in front. Currently purple on his time in that monster Citroen race car. Astral then in second position. Just about a second behind. And then a similar gap further back to Yama. Yama doing really, really well, actually, to defend off Spatula, who is very, very fast. And having raced against Spat myself, I didn't race against him for very long because his attacking is second to none. He got round me so fast when racing against Spat. Good race off Pan Am. Pan Am has been very strong here today. I'll say the lead was somewhat handed to him in a way. I don't want to say that it was handed to him, but he has done well to keep that position for sure. So then, two number 27 cars here, Yama and Pan Am, but both Germans here running first and third. Not both of the Germans. There are a fair few Germans running with us here in the race tonight. Of course, this is their home race in a sense. But, yes, oh, there we go. What are the laps? Yeah, 154.9 currently for Pan Am, which was his last lap in fourth. Or, fourth, not in fourth, sorry, his fourth lap. It's looking good for Pan Am, I can't lie, he's doing really, really well here. Spat has had a bit of an incident, it's pushed Jolvo up to fourth, not too sure what happened there, but unlucky Spat. That is a big shame. So, Culpa then in fifth position as well. He's done really well to keep his position. Semi now up to sixth, Lockdown up to seventh, and Spat has found his place there at eighth, splitting Freddy and Lockdown. Freddie, though, hasn't really got much of an attack here. Oh, yellow flag, what's happened? Jolvo. Jolvo's had an incident. That puts Lockdown, Culper, and Semi all around. Culper now up into 4th in that rocked Hurricane. Fantastic racing from him. Yama now approaching the back of Astral. Astral potentially in a bit of a danger spot here. He's got Yama attacking now on the penultimate lap. Just about halfway through the lap here. What can he do? It's going to be all signal go for defense for Astral. He's going to make that AMG as wide as possible, but Yama is all over him. He is pushing hard to make it a German 1-2. Can it unfold for him? Oh no, it's a 0.5 second penalty for Yama. He pushed just a touch too hard there, and of course has picked up a track limits penalty. That is a shame. Astral hasn't. He's managed to keep it clean in the lay-on. So in a sense, well defended by Astral. He's been able to push Yama to a mistake behind him, so that could keep his position clear. Yama's going to have a reset and try and attack again. He has, of course, got a large gap down to 4th position in the form of Culper, but Culper's now doing really well with a 1.5 second gap to 5th place of Semi. Really well raced. Semi also having a bit of trouble now with Lockdown in his mirrors in that Marlboro Ferrari. That's another gorgeous one to be seeing behind you or in front. Spat, though, back on his normal form of picking up the pace. A 0.5 second penalty for him, but again, once that comes off, he's going to work as hard as he can. So, final lap then, and as it stands, your grid looks like this. We've got Panam out in front in the Monster Citroen. We've got Astral in his Leon Pyramid AMG in 2nd place. Yamaha in 3rd position in the Red Bull Hurricane. Culper then in the Rocked Hurricane in 4th position. And Semi in the Orion Esports Designs 911 RSR in 5th. Bit of a slide from Semi there, but he's covered it nicely. Lockdown, though, has taken a bit of advantage from it. He is right behind him. He's got Spat, of course, breathing down his neck as well. But that 0.5 penalty is going to come into play past the penalty line. Further down, then, we've got Jovo in 8th position, who, of course, was in 4th, but had an unlucky slide and found his position in behind Panam. Or not behind Panam, sorry, behind Spatula. Freddie then in 9th position, doing well in his Ferrari, with a 6.3 second gap behind Tolino in 10th position in that Alpina Red Bull M6. Graphic then up in 11th position in his Helldivers 911 RSR. Tolan, of course, in that gorgeous Skyline silhouette. The Canadian running in 12th position, followed by Maynak in his R8, who's just putting a bit of an attack and laying it on him. But he's also got Big Two-Step, who hopefully has sorted his pedal box issue out, just running behind him in 14th. And then El Johnny Sins ringing the rear in 15th. So then, in this final lap, just coming around this final chicane for the last time, we're on board with Panam in that Monster Citroen. Let's watch him across the line then for the last race in this lobby before we hit a lobby reset. Fantastic run by Panam this evening. It's been a great run all in all. Dominant race indeed, and there he goes up along the pit wall to say hello to the team as he comes across in first. 2nd place to Astral, and 3rd to Yama. Congratulations on your first RDR lobby podium. Culper then, very, very close to a podium indeed as well. It would have been a first here in the lobbies, but congratulations, Culper. 5th position for Semi, 6th for Lockdown in that Marlboro Ferrari. Jolvo in 7th, and then Freddie in 8th. Fantastic racing. Lino just coming across the line in 9th position. Big Two-Step then coming across in 10th in his Alpine Supra. Followed then by Maynek. Or Tolan, sorry, just getting himself... it's Tolan and then it's Maynek. I'm not so sure what's happened there, but they've finished in separate orders. Graphic then in 13th position, and I'm not too sure what's happened to Spat, but he has crashed out in 14th. El Johnny Sins now putting his toe down to try and complete the race. Potentially it could be happen. Can my friend? Yeah, send me a friend request and what's it called? Send me a friend request by all means, guys. You're welcome to do so. I'm going to accept everyone, and it makes it easier for you guys to join next time. So yeah, we've just seen Spat now. He's dropped down to last place. Not too sure what happened in total, but it means Johnny Sins has pulled up a position. He's no longer last. So congratulations, my friend. I'm not too sure if you're going to make the race timer, as it's a 90-second finish timer. But congratulations on 14th position either way. So yeah, Panam is 1st position. Then we've got Astral in 2nd and Yama in 3rd place. The first 4 positions raised there for Panam. So that's your grid as it stands. Panam with the fastest time, 471 subs. Thank you very much, whoever that was. There we are, GSR Astral. Accept, no worries. Everyone feel free to chuck me an ad. It'll make things easier to join in the long run. Lobby refresh now, though, Orion. Absolutely. Panam is Maret or Marquex in cars. I think I might have... GG's, I'm not going to race any further, but I'm watching the stream. Okay, Lino, no worries, but it's been good having you in racing either way. And say I love your designs as always, bud. You've always got something nice and something unique on your cars. I love seeing it, man. But yeah, guys, don't fear about the fact that you're seeing the lobby end. We're just going to be refreshing the lobby just to give everyone else a chance. Pardon me. It gives everyone a chance to join in the lobby. Just waiting for the... I don't know why the network environment is suffering. It really shouldn't be. Oh, Danny's disappeared. She's gone upstairs. Didn't notice. But yeah, it shouldn't have any issues with the lobby because I'm now wired connection on my PlayStation, which is interesting. But yeah, we've only got 45 minutes left of the stream, guys, before we're clocking it off. I've added you on PS, bud. No worries, Colby. BMR everything confirmed, says Graphic. Oh dear. Load up the RDR Sprints lobby. Okay, so who won that one? It was Panam. Panam. Oh, let's jump on over to the Discord, actually. I forgot to do that.
Oh,
fantastic. Panam, fantastic race, mate. Well done.
I don't know how I did that, to be honest.
Hey, don't worry about it. It happened, but well done. Pick your race.
Please, please, please.
Wait, drum roll, drum roll.
Oh.
Nordschleifer. You want the Nordschleifer?
Yes. Yes.
No.
Well, in the
Thank
interest
you.
of keeping it sweet,
Panam,
we're gonna
thank you.
2 laps of the Nordschleifer then.
Thank you.
Let's go.
2 laps.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We're gonna hit
thank
it
the
in
Lord.
the evening.
God blesses you, Panam.
You have got great balance as
Oh
well,
my
by
god,
the way,
yes,
guys.
it's getting even better.
Lobby is live. Jump on in, fellas. You're looking for the Nordschleife and, of course, the RDR in the title.
Pan Am, I'm not giving you a crisp high five anymore.
Panam, I will buy you
I joined the wrong.
Ferrari jacket.
Do you want it for later? Yes, please.
Buy me a win.
Lord!
Casper is
Yes.
upstairs.
If I get a
Watch
compliment
my-
on my livery,
Look at
No,
that.
man.
The lobby is filling out
Let
nicely. Grappig, DJ, Astro, welcome back. Panam, Jovo, Tolan, welcome back. Lockdown Freddy, Semi, Culpa, Orion, welcome
idea what card to
back.
choose.
Yama, of course,
Grappig, look at my
congratulations on
livery.
that podium.
no.
First one in the RDR lobbies. Nicely done indeed.
Go, go.
Any newcomers this evening? Algion and
Okay,
GHJJJJ.
DJ.
We'll just call you GH from now on. DJ is in. Welcome back,
Buena
DJ.
noche.
A familiar face here back in the driver's seat.
I never know what to do with my brake balance.
It's isn't it? It's if you change it to the rear, it's like it breaks a little. You got to like I think it's a little bit slower, but it's a lot more balanced and a lot more settled. But then on the front, you unsettle the car a lot more, but you can brake a lot later, I believe.
Oh,
I'm not.
so that's what that means.
You may not be best to quote me on that, but.
Yes.
Just wait, wait.
I have
wait,
to,
wait,
I'm on the
So
BMW,
we're just
I
going to
have
let everyone know. Great commentary, by the way. Oh, thank you, Goran. Much appreciated. Remember, guys, if you like what you're watching, make sure you hit that like button on the stream if you haven't already. I can't check the likes, but hopefully everyone has given it a like for us. And, of course, if you're new, make sure you hit that sub button. In top of the comments is pinned for our Discord, so we're 1 member away from 100 on Discord, I believe.
No, I know.
No, I think Tolan was actually the 100th people. I don't know. Or 100th member.
I hate this game.
Yes, we have
My
100
God.
members. Congratulations, Tolan. Well done. You're the 100th member on the Discord. But yes, feel free to do all of those, guys. But welcome in, of course. We're not going to wait for everyone to put a lap in around the Nürburgring. Let's face it, we're just going to get into it.
Thank God.
But
My game kinda crashed.
well, that's not good.
Deserve it.
I wanna do the Nürburgring.
I'm chasing the big two-step. Oh my god.
Where are you?
So, Panam, are you able to find a way in? Because there is someone who has connected, and it's like I don't wanna be that guy and kick someone out. You know.
I have to reset.
But you did win, so I'll give you the space. If reset as soon as you can and get back on. How long do you reckon you're going to take? Like a minute?
I'm on PS4, 1.5, 2 minutes maybe.
Oh, we might be able to do that. Let's jump into some spectating then with some people, is it? Let's jump into that. Let's just switch it over to me no face cat. Lovely. Lovely.
Lovely,
Is it
lovely.
2 or 3 laps now? 2.
Aw, of course, 3 laps on this front.
Fair enough.
No, it's 2 laps of the Nordschleife because we're doing sprints, aren't we? We're trying to keep it. And the thing is, it's hard, isn't it? Because if it's both of you messed up then, and neither one were at fault.
Oh, no,
That
you
was no
died.
one's fault, but both. Yeah, I was watching on board with you, Sammy, as that happened.
A car.
Oh my god, that was a so terrible crash. No.
That wasn't the best. I'm not gonna lie, bud.
I'm catching up somehow.
Yeah.
I'm liking this angle because as long as the traffic flows quick enough, I can just sort of like keep flicking back. Never mind, there's Yama though. Yama has switched up to a custom livery ANG, maybe in light of the victory in the Hurricane, upgrading ever so slightly. Can we see something converse here? I mean, quick around the GP circuit says that there's a fair bit of time spent for Yama on the Nordschleife as well. So potentially we could be seeing Yama closer up to the top of the lobby.
Oh, I steered in too
Oh,
much.
Sammy.
Whoa! nicely avoided both of you, and so you've done really well to keep going there. Sammy, I watched
no.
that. That was lovely.
Oh, that's
Go
a
look
wall.
at the back window of Orion's car.
Ah!
Good job, Sammy.
Thank you very much.
You don't have a back window. I mean, you've got side windows, I guess. Yeah, I can't see that, mate.
Oh no, I'm sad who's on the track.
No, I missed.
What am I looking at here? Ah, the RDR logo. The RDR logo. Big fan. Big fan. Thank you, sir. Anyway, I mean, Pan Am. I'm not too sure what's the latest with it, but
Give me like 2 minutes, probably.
Oh my god, why? Wrong brake balance.
Oh,
No, oh, I'm on the grass.
the grass is not where you want to be.
It indeed is not.
Hey, Matt,
Lawn mowing.
That's
The
not bad.
Nürburgring trackside maintenance team, headed up by myself, of course. I think no one in the lobby has paid more visits to the grass around this track than me. I just like it. I get better traction on grass than I do on concrete.
Matt, don't underestimate my power. I'm also driving the BMW now.
Oh dear. I did a 24-hour race 2 years ago. It was nice. Since then, I never touched an Nordschleife in a real race again. Until today. We're back in the Nordschleife for you. But fair play. Fair play on a 24-hour race. There is one coming up at some point for us. When we can get it organised, we're going to be doing a 24-hour race. And probably once I'm back on 5,000. Maybe. I mean, maybe. It depends. It's going to probably be after I get my direct drive regardless, because that's just going to be the best time to do it. But ideally we need like a team. We're going to do it in like a team of 3 people, and it's not going to be an online race because no one's going to commit to that. So it's going to be... You'd commit to a 24-hour online race.
I would
Yeah.
definitely race it, yeah.
You,
Definitely.
yeah, but would you all actually commit to spend 24 actual genuine hours?
No.
I've done it before.
Definitely, yes.
Matt,
I mean, listen, if we can get it organised, we'll see. Maybe it is going to have to be something that we organise as we do grow as
I'm
a
a
channel
little
and a community.
I'm
But
ready for the play.
Alright, just go
If
back.
it's on the
it could happen.
Nordschleife,
It could
then
happen
yes.
off. It could happen offline in an AI race at some point. What's
I'm
that, bud?
refreshing the whole button.
Is it not?
ready.
Is it not working?
Catch 24 hour.
A brand
I'm
touch
ready to
24-hour.
join. I'm ready to join.
I know you're saying you're ready to join, but like I don't think we're ready to accept you in yet, bud. Who have we got in watching? Is everyone in the lobby? Is everyone in the lobby at least with us? Because
No.
we've got one.
No, I'm not here.
Yes.
I know Pan Am isn't.
I'm in.
I've sent it out to the member who joined in your place, Pan Am.
You
I mean,
can't
there
just-
is
And I
one
will win
person.
this for
There
you.
is one person that is below the SR requirements, but they're already out on track doing well. I don't want to remove anyone, but it's like this is literally Pan Am's race that he chose because he won. Like I feel like I've almost got to give the lobby spot to him. But the laws of open lobby stand against it and say that no, it's an open lobby, anyone can join.
But he's under the SR limit, you said.
There is one person who is under the limit, yes.
That's Orion.
Yeah, but
Man.
But I'm going to hold a certain level of bias for him because he's British.
No.
then kick Orion. He's not British.
Well, I'm not kicking Orion.
Oh hell no, do not kick me. I just got unbanned.
Right, Orion's literally, this is his first race back since his racing ban was lifted. He's got RDR on the back of the car. I'm not going to kick Orion.
Why not?
Surely he won't. Crash.
Why? It's Orion. Kick him.
Yeah, like what's stopping?
Right, are you ready to join?
I'm ready. I'm refreshing the whole time.
You guys in stream.
7.
That's just. I'm waiting to find out. I don't want to completely, disregard everyone.
Nearly took lift off.
I don't want to remove people. I'm just too nice. Like I'd rather no. Because if I kick someone, they can't join back at all.
In this
No, they can't.
Right, GHJ's safe because he's watching. If Elgon or Danny, neither one say that they're in the stream, then I'll remove one of them. The Spaniard or the Portuguese. I know there's a Danny, and this is a problem because yes, this is the same name as our little daughter, and it's like, it's touching heart screens. Right, so Danny said, literally just openly said, no, that's not helping.
Will you join?
Who am I removing? I don't know.
The guy, maybe the guy that said no.
Yeah, maybe the person who's openly admitted they're just not in.
Yeah.
I mean, he's Portuguese. No, who else is Portuguese?
All of a sudden, the BMW is getting love. Mate, I know, it's just out of nowhere. Just all of a sudden, the BM's an absolute diamond. He was in previous lobby, just didn't get in. Okay, if not in stream...
Why?
Please leave.
I don't think he's gonna leave.
I think DJ might have just told him in Spanish. Either that or he said something else to him, but...
Wait, I'll Sigma, Sigma.
You have to be in the chat to take part.
To take part. Yeah, thank you.
How do you know that? Oh wait, yeah.
I also.
Yeah, I told him. Thank you.
Yeah.
Colby's asked to remove a second person because he's missing a... Okay, sorry. Okay, one person's leaving because I don't want to kick anyone because then they can't join back. Como se llama? What's that mean? Does that mean Kemi?
What's your name?
Oh, what is the name? Ah, right. Okay, good start.
Not for me.
¿Cómo se llama?
Oh, I saved it.
No, you didn't.
I'm at racing.
There we go. There is going to be a space. There is going to be a space coming up, I'm sure, because Danny, the Portuguese driver, has said okay, sorry. Hasn't left yet, but just said okay, sorry.
Yeah, then
So
there's a space.
Wood table.
honestly, we're just waiting to see if they join in. Because if they join in, I'm not kicking them. But
Let them join.
like the pronunciation of Como se llama, was it good or was it like poor, laughable good?
Como
I
se
don't know.
llama?
Como se llama?
¿Cómo se llama?
Double L is yeah.
I'm not excited for this, says Big Two Step. And say the Nordschleife, it's a little bit of a really good. Oh, well, thank you. It took a couple of seconds to get it ready in my brain before I said it, but thank you. Yeah, no one's really a fan of the Nordschleife until like they've really got confident on it. If you haven't got confidence in the Nordschleife, it'll scare you. It's fair to say. I mean, that's not exactly talking from experience. I have no experience around this track. I've never been there in person.
I knew that.
I love
If you are
track,
not-
but I'm horrible at it.
If you're not
Gonzalo Ibanez Herrera. Hello, I'm Alagon. Hello, welcome.
Oh no.
There's
like the track.
one rule on the Nürburgring.
Huh?
On the Nordschleife. If you're not
Okay,
scared-
so there's one space arriving soon. Panam, Colby, tell your mate to get ready. If they've added me as a friend, it'll make things
Yeah,
easier
same.
to join. But there's going to be a space coming up now.
There's one rule on the
This is not
Nordschleife.
going well at all.
And
Bam triangle.
the rule is if
Right, I waited a good couple of seconds before mentioning it, because obviously you guys are in the Discord. But yeah, the lobby. Right, the space was given. The space is now taken.
Yeah.
As I hate the Nordschleife, says Casper. Casper also calls it the Pumba ring. So if you actually have a look at the outline of the track, it looks like Pumba. I think I'm in pole. Is it better to put me in the last position to start? Nah, don't worry, mate. If you win, you win.
What is it, Pumba?
There we are. Panam's in, and once Panam connects and jumps to track, we'll just get underway. Yeah, because we've got half an hour left, and then the end. What do you mean it's setting up a lap? No, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Low as hell.
Thank you for the sub, whoever that was, though, guys. Muchas appreciations. Muchas gracias. Remember, though, guys.
I just said it was a lap.
I was about to go somewhere with that. I've started saying, yeah. Ignore me. How well? Is it frozen for you guys? I don't think so.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
What, the stream's frozen for everyone?
No, it's back for me. No, it's back for me.
Yeah, it is frozen. Oh no,
Start the race.
Yes, start the race.
no, the stream isn't frozen.
21 only
No?
watching.
Refresh, says Zach Tolan. Oh, thank you. Oh, it's just unfrozen now. Okay, great. Well, welcome in, though, guys. We've got 23 people tuned in with us right now. This is wicked. Right, Panam's on track, so let's get started. I'll jump into...
Yes.
Right, let me jump over to my... thingy. Best of luck in the race, though, fellas. There we go, stream. It's just myself and you now. Let's jump into the spectating then. For 2 laps here around the Nordschleife. We've got Yama up on pole. Of course, first podium for Yama in the RDR lobbies in the last race. Graphic, Orion, Freddy, DJ, Astral, Panam, and then Jolvo. Behind Jolvo, we've got Tolan, Lockdown, Semi, Colbert, Two Step, Alagon, and GHGA. That completes your grid. So, away we go here for the 2 laps at the Nordschleife. We recently just finished the Nordschleife GP circuit, and this was picked by Panam. Yama, though, in first position in that AMG, just starting to tear away already. Just a 1.5 second gap from Yama to Graphic already. That's fantastic. Orion is fighting Graphic already here in second position for Graphic in the Helldivers 911 RSR. He's got Orion just behind him. Behind Orion is Freddy in his Hurricane, and then DJ in the SLS. That's a gorgeous livery, though, DJ. DJ having his own little battle, though, with Astral and then Panam. These are some big guns and some fast drivers here up the front. Bit of an off there. Someone has come off. It's Astral in the RCF. I'm glad that he's able to recover it, though. That was, I'd say that was a bit of a touch-and-go moment for him. I wasn't sure how that was going to happen, but he's now just got Jolvo, who's tucked himself up the inside. Fantastic little sneaky move there from Jolvo. Tolan then in the Genesis, running in 9th position currently, with Semi in the Red Bull M6 just behind. Lockdown with a 0.5 second penalty then, matched by Kulba with a 0.5 second penalty. And in between those two is Big Two Step in the Alpine Supra with no penalties. So, fantastic racing from him. Just watched El Kuba run a fair chat wide there, and that's unfortunate. And so yeah, that corner can catch a lot of people off. Just running wide there as we head down into Foxhole for the first time here. JHJ then, just ringing up the rear in 14th, with Alagon just behind in his AMG GDR. That's a gorgeous livery on that as well. Let's have a closer look at that livery, because I didn't really get a chance to catch it in the practice session. Yeah, that's nice. Fair play. Right, anyway, let's jump back on board with the leadership, because there has been a change. Orion is now up front in first position. Yama is now dropped down to 4th, which is a shame. But it means DJ in the SLS. That's such a nice livery. Don't see many of these in the Group 3 lobbies at all, so it's real great to see a return of one tonight. Anyway, DJ up in 2nd position. He's got Panam just under a second out behind him in his 911 RSR. And, of course, Panam is having his own little battle with Yama and Astral. Yama's now the one in the sandwich that has to look at attacking and defending at the same time. Not the easiest position to be in, but, of course, Yama is holding it nicely. He's got Astral there trying to sneak up the inside, but he just quickly shuts that door, but as well keeps the toe on Panam. Fantastic driving from Yama. Astral now, though, having a little bit of a slip and slide. He's got Jolvo breathing down his neck in the KUS Porsche. That's a bit of a tussle between these two. Top of the grid then, looking real lively here today at the Nordschleife. Jolvo still not letting his foot off of Astral's neck. Astral's struggling to keep that RCF in tow, but he's doing so nicely. Just keeping on the back end of Panam. it could potentially be even a battle here between 2nd all the way down to 6th position here, tied in a battle. The only one that seems to be clear so far is Orion, who's managed to put that Porsche with the RDR logo on the rear, 2 seconds ahead on the first lap as we step about halfway here on the Nordschleife. So then, DJ clearing just about a second now down to 3rd position, which now is currently occupied by Yama. Yama has made a move on the German companion of Panam in the 911 RSR. Panam, of course, not happy about it, and he wants the space back, not giving an absolute inch of space between them there. Barely fitting a credit card up until the little gap that's just formed now. Panam, though, still battling away, and he's got Astro just up behind him. Yama runs off wide, sorry. Oh, into the wall for Yama. That's unfortunate. And it's a reset, putting him all the way back down. Oh, that's a shame. That really is a shame. I thought the car setting was off for that. I do apologise, Yama. Anyway, Panam now occupying 3rd position in that gorgeous livery on the 911 RSR. Astral in 4th position, still with Jolvo breathing down his neck. Neither one wanting to give in, but both hunting for a podium position themselves. One is on offer, of course. Panam just 0.6 seconds ahead as we head into the faster downhill section of the circuit. One of the favourites for most people that run the Nordschleife. It certainly is one for me. Originally I started to get a little bit scared of this section, but yeah, the more time you spend on it, learning the flow, learning the line, it really is a lovely one. Anyway, DJ has caught up to Orion here in 1st place, putting a battle on the table for the podium. Orion, though, just holding DJ off as of current. DJ is putting that SLS all over the mirrors of the Porsche, though either side not letting an inch of room go. Panam now being able to catch up due to that battle. Orion is having to defend heavily as DJ is pushing hard. A space has just freed up in the lobby, Colby, if you want to tell your buddy. Panam then in 3rd position. The one who picked this track here, running in the podium currently. Astral has backed off ever so slightly, and it seems that the gap is the same between them all. Maniac has joined back. Welcome back. Lockdown in 6th position with a 0.5 penalty, but a 1.5 second gap to the Canadian running behind in the Genesis. He's also got a 2.5 second gap up to Jolvo in 5th position, so we'll see how that translates going forward. Kolber then in 8th position's picked up a 0.5 as well for a shortcut, but it can happen on the Nürburgring, let's face it. Plenty of corners where you just tuck a little bit too much tyre over the line and you get penalised for it. Big 2-step then, the Fast Polski in his Alpine Supra, running in 9th position currently, just behind Kolper. Kolper, ooh, big penalty there for GHJ, that's unfortunate. And just as he's trying to get back on the track, he's caught Yama up in the incident as well. Semi threading the needle through there, Freddy doing the same as well. Fantastic avoidance between Semi and Freddy. Semi now running in 10th position, Yama 11th, and Freddy in 12th. Great recovery from Yama, actually, to be able to sort of stay competitive here between these two. And then GHJ, of course, with his 2-second penalty, now about to serve it across the line. And then Grapig will take a place from him. So then, Panam and DJ are now battling. Oh, well, DJ's in the barrier now. I'm not so sure what happened there, but Panam's now out in front, putting Astro behind him in 2nd place. Jolvo up into 3rd. A complete change of the leaderboard. Wow, I wish I was on board for that. I do apologise, stream. However, we've got Lockdown over the 4-second penalty. I'm not too sure what's happened with that, but that's going to be a catastrophic change towards the end. Let's hope that he can keep his pace up a bit from Tolan to be able to keep that position there. But of course, DJ now, who was just competing for the lead with Orion, down in 7th position. These guys are now back in the mid-pack. Orion must have had a bit of an incident with DJ, but then, of course, allowed him the position back. So now these two have got the whole lap to work hard here for the final time around the Nordschleife and see if they can improve their position. As of current then, the top 3 are tied into their own little bubble. We've got Astro and Jolvo, the closest of the 2, or of the 3, with just a 0.8 separating them now. 0.9 now as we end or exit that first sector. Panam, though, now being crept up on by Astro. Astro hunting that podium down in that RCF. Panam, though, of course, this is his home race. Same with Jolvo. Neither one of these are going to give it in easily. Lockdown now, of course, he's still in 4th position with that penalty looming. Tolan, DJ, and Orion are all creeping there too. So then, we've got Big Two Step in 8th, Culprit in 9th, chasing him down. Semi then 12 seconds back in 10th, with Yama slowly behind him. Yama has pulled a bit of a gap here to Freddy. Of course, Yama did start this race on the podium. Unfortunately, the series of events has left them down in 11th place. Unlucky, buddy, but hopefully you can catch it back up now throughout this lap. Freddy then in 12th position in his Hurricane, followed by Gr.3 in his 911 RSR, and then GHJ in 14th position. Stopping dead on the line there for some reason, not too sure what's going on. Anyway, back on board with Pan Am then, who is now 2.2 seconds clear in the lead. He's looking good for first position here as we're just entering sunset at the Nordschleife Nürburgring. Astral in second position as well in the IRC RCF, doing really, really well to keep that position. Still having a little bit of a battle, of course, with Jolvo. Jolvo's not in any dangerous-looking attacking positions just yet, but he is definitely dangling away in the mirrors. Lockdown has lost connection. That's a shame. Tolan then. Tolan's now tied in a battle with DJ, who was, of course, previously fighting for the lead. DJ now moving around the outside of Tolan on this bend. That's a fantastic move for DJ, placing that SLS onto the inside for the slowest corner on the track. Splitting a difference there between Orion, putting a traffic car in between them both. So now Orion is going to have to battle Tolan to be able to make it round. Big two-step there. Bit of a slide from the Alpine Supra, but holding it nicely as he just carts that Supra around this section of the track. Semi then further back with Yama, Gr.3, Freddy, and then GHJ. GHJ, what are you doing, bud? GHJ, I'd rather you just retired your car if you weren't going to race other than, or instead of affecting anyone else's race if you could, bud. Not too sure what you're doing, but I'm going to have to just keep an eye on you, that's all. Pan Am then, his lead is growing ever slowly but surely, and he's now at 2.7 seconds in first position. Manic and Culper have just left. What's going on there, guys? Astral then in second position. He's still got Jovo behind him, however, he's fighting hard to keep it that way. He doesn't want to lose second position, which is understandable. Jolvo, though, has just taken it from him thanks to a wide line from Astral. Commentator's curse there. I'm afraid I shouldn't have said anything. DJ, though, has worked really, really hard to push himself back up into fourth position and Orion up into sixth. Tolan now. The Canadian in the Genesis, though, holding nicely in fifth position, defending Orion off. Orion then having to go wide there, unfortunately. Anyway, so as it looks, though, Pan Am with a 4-second gap now to Jolvo in second place. But it is a German 1-2 around the Nordschleife so far. I wonder if they can keep that and translate it to the win. So then, Astral, the American in the RCF, chasing Jolvo down now. Big slide from Astral, but he keeps it on the circuit. Hell of a pilot there, Astral. Of course, he's an A+ driver, so faster on pretty much any circuit, as is DJ in the SLS. It is nice to see the non-meta cars doing well, though, especially at the hands of pilots such as DJ. I say 4.5 seconds out. I got a penalty because Orion was ghosted and suddenly went ghosted. So I hit him and got a penalty. Oh, that's rough, man. I thought I turned the ghosting settings and everything off. I'll have a look through it and double check, but that's a shame. So then, DJ is running fourth position. He's just 4.5 seconds out from Astral, who is right on Jolvo now. Real tussle coming towards the end of this final lap. Astral wants his second place back. He doesn't want it to be a German 1-2. He'd rather a German 1-3, with him splitting them both in between. Pan Am, of course, while this fight's happening, 5.5 seconds clear. A very dominant run from Pan Am, and that's 2 victories in a row for him. Both around the Nürburgring, so it's fair to say it's obvious who is the faster one around the Nürburgring. So then, Astral and Jolvo both running wide with their fantastic battle, both from pushing so hard that they ran wide entering that, but Jolvo just recovering his car a bit better than Astral is able to. That's a shame, Astral. That was a beautiful beautiful run towards the final, towards the final straight. Both went into the wall and they were just running so fast. That is a shame. 473 subs though, guys. Thank you very much to whoever has subbed. Big appreciation for you guys. This little battle between Jolvo and Astral, though, has ended with a 1.5 second gap between them both. A 6-second gap up front to Pan Am. And now DJ lurking with a 2.5 second gap here in fourth position. Tolan doing really, really well, though, in fifth position. Big two-step has also pushed up really, really well to sixth position. Congratulations, bud. And Orion now struggling in 7th position, unfortunately. Commiserations, mate. Yunti had just a bit of a tough run. Has now got Yama, the previous race leader, and Semi both pushing. Yep, they both make it past him, unfortunately, so Orion is down in 9th position. It's all good, though. It happens. Just fighting for that toe to try and stay relevant, potentially take another position. Anyway, Panam has just come across the line in 1st, followed by Jolvo in 2nd, and then Astral in 3rd. DJ coming across now in 4th. Fantastic race, but good recovery. Tolan in 5th. The Canadian in the Genesis. Followed then by Big Two-Step, the Polish driver, in 6th position. Well done, buddy. So then, the fight for 7th position here at the Nordschleife is on. Semi is currently at the helm of it. Orion looking at the inside. Yama also looking dangerous there in the background too. Yama now setting himself up for an inside move on Orion. Orion now going late. Semi now coming across in 7th position. Yama in 8th. Not too sure what happened. Yeah, Yama in 8th and then Orion finishing finally in 9th. That was a really odd camera angle. Could just see trees there. Had an accident with Semi. I think he was on the grass. Couldn't stop the car and murdered me. Ah, that's a shame. Anyway, so Grapig in 10th position, just slipping and sliding that Helldiver's Porsche up towards the final bend. He's not at danger, of course, though, because Freddy, Lino sent me a video clip. I'll check that in a second. Freddy and GHJ. GHJ is now finally running, though. He is not in the way. That's all good. Sorry about that, Ryan. That was a deadly dive. I did. That was a bit of a dive, I'm not going to lie. But I'm glad that you all were able to finish the race off anyway. Good racing from all of you. Freddy is now going backwards. Yeah, I think Grapig here is going to be the only car that is... Yeah, no, he wasn't able to make it. So Orion deserves 8th, says Yama. It's a very humble opinion from himself. But let's have a look at the result as it stands. So, Panam with the fastest lap of a 6:30.1. Wicked lap. And say, look, literally 3 seconds faster than 2nd place. Big Two-Step, though, with a 6:31. I think that might actually be the 2nd fastest lap. Yeah, it is. 2nd fastest lap goes to Big Two-Step. So, nicely done, my friend. Jolvo then in 2nd place. It is a German 1-2, of course, for Panam and Jolvo in the 911 RSRs. Astro then in 3rd position. Couldn't quite make it happen for him, but a fantastic race all in either way. 3rd position for the RCF. DJ then in 4th position. A fantastic run from him. And then Tolan as well, the Canadian, coming through in 5th position in the Genesis. Big Two-Step, as said, the Polish in 6th position. Nicely done, buddy. Semi and Yama, the 2 German runners then at the bottom of the top half of the grid. M6 Endurance Model and Mercedes AMG for those 2. Orion, Grapig, Freddy and GHJ unable to finish the race. Or, no, not unable to finish, sorry. Orion did finish in 9th, Grapig 10th, Freddy 11th, GHJ 12th. But of course, Grapig, Freddy and GHJ unable to run. So, let's jump on back into the general chat with everyone now. There we go. Fantastic. Another dominant run, Panam. Nicely done, my friend. Nicely done. There's 10 minutes left of the stream, though, guys. So we're not... Yeah, 10 minutes left of the stream, though. So we're not going to jump into another run. Unless you guys fancy a quick... quick blast somewhere.
3 laps Brands Hatch.
No.
3 laps Brands Hatch.
Panam gets
2
two
laps.
I wouldn't be opposed.
Chuck and... I mean, we've had Brands Hatch 3 laps come out as a call. I mean, could see what happens in 3 laps, but... 2
laps at Monza.
What else?
I mean, realistically, yeah, it's just to cover the next... end with a meme race. No, I mean, I don't know, guys. Do we just keep it as it is, though?
2 laps Monza.
Do we just finish it as it is and so finish the stream off on the high? Route X says Slice. Slice wants Route X with boost.
Route X is...
You deserve, Dave. That was a deadly dive. We could do Daytona in Group 3s. That could be a laugh.
Oh yeah, Daytona Oval.
Daytona Oval.
Yes.
That's done.
3 laps with what boost,
No
though?
rules.
What boost?
Full max.
Strong boost.
Put it on there.
Dirty Daytona.
Jungs, gehen wir mit
We're not doing, no, we're not doing 30 laps. We've only got 10 minutes left of the stream.
7 laps.
What's my fastest
Turn the
car?
collisions off.
790
No, collisions on.
brake.
Yeah, correct vehicle after wall car collision penalty on.
Penalties.
Pit lane cutting penalty off because we're not going into the pits.
No penalties.
No, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Group 3, Daytona, 5 laps. Group 3. Ah.
Machen wir die Taktik?
Ja. Oder was
Someone
ist
wasn't
die Taktik?
initializing.
Was ist die Taktik?
Forget-
VGT.
Ja.
There we go. So the final little race of tonight, guys. Not really a serious one, but we'll just finish off with some Daytona Oval boost. It's just something to finish the stream, like I said, because we've got less than 10 minutes left now before I'm clocking off. But it has been a fantastic stream for you guys, though. I'm going to change the colour of the Supra in the vid I sent you. Wicked. While ich habe kein VGT Panam. I'm not too sure. I don't know. Yeah, guys, anyone that is watching that hasn't already, if you've got Discord, guys, feel free to jump on in the Discord. We've got Tolan and Johnny Sins that have both joined us tonight. Oh, as well as Big Two Step joined very recently. It's great. Welcoming, of course, to the Discord for you, though, guys. Anyone else that'd like to join, it's the link pinned in top of the chat. And any one of the 16 that are watching, if you haven't already subbed, please make sure you do so down below with the notification bell on to be notified of whenever we go live. Time for another beer. Bugged. Fantastic. Yeah, it's just that just sort of says it all, really, doesn't it?
Just needs to end.
No.
Yeah, it's just that's just me. That's just code for the streams calling it, isn't it? Rest in pieces. Rest in pieces. Right. Also, I'm noticing a lot more of the realistic group cruising and the RPs, etc.
Guys,
There's a lot more lobbies like these heading out, so this is something that we're going to be jumping into as well. So if anyone is looking forward to an RP lobby, we'll be running one next week. I think it's going to be a midweek one, we'll see. But of course, those that love the Nürburgring, we're going to be returning to the Nürburgring tomorrow in the form of our road-going track day. So any road legal car can turn up. What is the tourist thing tomorrow? It's literally just it's just as you saw it, it's a tourist day.
Oh no.
So you turn up in road cars and we overtake on the left in sports soft tyres or Comfort Softs and we
1,800
go for that.
horsepower demon.
I don't think the 1,800 horsepower demon is going to be okay for the Nürburgring. You're not going to be able to use the power much. What is the tourist thing tomorrow? Like IRL? It's an IRL feel to the Nürburgring. So overtaking on the left, Comfort Softs only. That's how it is, guys. But yes, other than that though, guys, I think we'll just cut it short. But no, feel free to add me, guys, if you haven't already. Makes joining the lobby easier. But yeah, next streams then it will be tomorrow for our tourist day, and then returning Thursday for some more racing in the form of Group 4 racing. So hopefully you're all looking forward to that. I am myself, that's for sure.
How did my game crash again?
I have no idea, my man. I have no idea. But yes, guys, I'm going to sign off now anyway and get myself ready for F1 75. I'm going to catch that. Our PlayStation Racer, good to see you, buddy. Welcome in. We're just calling it off now. We're just ending it. But no, thank you very much for everyone who's tuned in. Thank you for everyone who has subscribed this evening. No worries, PlayStation Racer. Have a good live yourself, bud. I'll catch you again soon, buddy. But yeah, thank you everyone who's joined in with us. It's been a pleasure to stream for you all. We'll catch you in the next one. So I've been Matt, and peace out.